I'm David Houck, Superintendent of Jefferson R-VII School District. Thank you for joining me for this first video as far as Phase 1, Priority 1. We broke Phase 1 into some priorities because Priority 1 is really what we deal with every day at Jefferson. It's a lived experience of the difficulties of the traffic flow in the AM and the PM, and then also the parking issues that we have at extracurricular activities. So that's been our first priority. We talked about at length about adding a Blue Jay Way extension for a long time. From the earlier map referenced in the other video, you can see as 1A, 1B, and 1C, as Grindstone Lane comes down next to the Dollar General and ties into the new 88 home subdivision that's being currently being looked at by the county and in its final stages of approval. This is where that gateway that will go into our one campus vision. We're currently working with many entities to ensure about the different traffic control options we have there. We have another study being conducted to get that done. But essentially, instead of that road just serving the high school, we are looking at different options there to make sure it can serve our one campus and also keep traffic flow moving for the all three buildings currently there and potentially the fourth coming down in the road as part of our one campus vision. The second priority as far as our traffic concerns is really related to Selma Baptist Church and the Danby Middle School intersection there. There's so many left-hand turns. We are looking at something, working with MoDOT about some ideas and just travels and looking at different options. We're really looking at a sort of a right-hand turn measure extending from Danby all the way down to Blue Jay Way, and so that traffic can keep flowing through that area. The next one deals, and I'm going to lump these two together, but parking for extracurricular activities and maybe some awkwardness with the road in front of Telegraph is to look at what we can do as far as revamping the road for our patrons and our buses to pick for student pickup and drop off. And also if we can add parking, we will, which we believe we can. And the fourth one really is probably the simplest thing we have is just add additional parking down below Danby Keepy Gym that would tie into that traffic measure down there to provide that parking for activities either at the middle school or at our track and field. Lastly, I know this is the first time you're kind of seeing this. I wanted to start including some of the notes and priorities as I put this project together after tying all the great input that we've had. The map is the same in sort of its final version. There's a key over there outlining the churches, the Dollar General, and the subdivision, and then just sort of some guidelines. And as we go through this process, this map will expand and it'll be in its final form as far as Phase 1 as is tied up. Again, student safety, road safety, community safety, prepared communities win. We're still committed to the one campus, 4 buildings and 3 roads, but after looking at all of our assets that we have in the district going through this process, it's going to look a little different than we initially rolled out, but I think it's a great plan for our community. Stay involved. I value your feedback, and Jefferson R-VII is a great district. Please help us as we plan for a great future for our kids and community.